I believe Sydney wanted me to say, hey, it's your boy. I forgot. Let's get this going. What's up? When Maddie gets back. So. I'm just about to hop right into the video. We got this exam over here. All right. So I forgot, guys. We're dealing with special factoring, right? We're dealing with special factoring types. So here we had a sum of 2 cubes. I'm just recapping what I've already written. You okay? Yes. Okay. We have 27x cubed plus 64. 27x cubed is 3x to the third power, because 3x times 3x times 3x does make 27x cubed, and 4 cubed does make 64. We're using our factoring pattern of sum of 2 cubes. Sum of 2 cubes says a cubed plus b cubed is equal to a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. So since we defined our a as 3x, our b is 4. We're just plugging in our a's and b's into this formula over here. So we get 3x plus 4 times 9x squared minus 12x plus 16. Any questions? Okay. The next one, I'll squeeze the next one on here as well, just so that way people have time to write. We have 8x cubed minus 1. Yes. So Jaden's correct. Let's focus. This is difference of 2 cubes. Can somebody tell me what 8 is? What number is 8x cubed? 2x. Yes. So if I take 2x times 2x times 2x does in fact make 8x cubed. What about 1? 1. Okay. Minus 1 cubed. Yes, Sydney, in some reality, I'm sure 27 times 27 times 27 makes 1. Yes, Josiah. Oh, 0.7? Shh. I write the parentheses, Josiah, to help me define what A and B are. A in this case is 2x, B is 1. Yes, B is positive 1. And there's actually a little mnemonic device we can use. Martina, Alexa, what are we doing? A cubed, difference. I've got them memorized. Sydney, Alexa, Martina, we are not focused enough. Okay, this is going to be A minus B times A squared plus AB plus B squared. And I'm going to show you guys a little mnemonic device that we can use to remember this. So this is going to become 2x minus 1 times 4x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay. So a way we can remember this, Alexa, if we notice a cubed plus b cubed is a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. A cubed minus b cubed is a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. Do these look really similar? Yeah. What's the difference between them? The flip-flop, the chancla. No. Yes. The negative sign. Positive sign versus the negative sign, and? Jaden? The negative and positive. So, we can remember this with a little mnemonic device. If we can at least remember the AB, a squared, AB, b squared, we can remember the sign changes with a little mnemonic device. Soap. Soap. Soap will help us remember the sign changes. So the soap, this means same, opposite. I can't fit the word opposite here. I'll move it up a little bit. Always positive. So, really quick, guys. Shh, shh. Thank you. Okay. That's a plus, right? That's a, so it's the same. That's a plus, that's a, so it's always opposite. So it's opposite. This is plus, it's positive, and it's always, the last one is always positive. So it's the same sign, the opposite sign, always positive. Same sign, opposite sign, always positive from my original. It only works for these two. That's why I don't usually care for little mnemonic devices, but it's a good one. Light bulb. Now, we can't forget the lesson that we learned on Friday for the next one. We have 40 x to the fourth plus 5x. Yes, Josiah. Not just 5 and x. Correct, Martina. We can take out something from, if we look at every time we factor, if there's something that we can take out of every term, do it. Okay? Take a 5x out of 40x to the fourth, what do I have left? 8x to the what? Third. To the third. If I take 5x out of 5x, what do I have left? 1. And now this looks almost identical to the previous problem. It just has a plus instead. Okay?
So just do the same thing, just with the 5x in front. Wait.
Yep. Oh, close to the same thing. This one's also 8x cubed plus 1 instead of 8x cubed minus 1.
So it'd be minus 1 plus.
Stephanie, where'd I lose you?
In the 5x, 2x.
So if I were to take the steps from last time, and I've got the sum of two cubes, and it's going to break off the same way. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. So, there are these characters. They do some stuff. Other stuff happens. Yeah. And then everybody's worried for a little bit. So there's a little bit of conflict, but then there's some resolution. Okay. There's a little bit of rising action before the climax. Yeah, there's some singing. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's some magic that goes on. Yeah. There's some snow. Snow occurs. Okay. Alrighty. We good? Okay. 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Okay, what might we could do the x box. It is a trinomial. We could do that. But if we can recognize that this is one of the special cases above, then we might be able to skip it. Josiah? It is the perfect square trinomial. Is this something squared?
Yeah.
Yes. What is it? 3x squared. Is this something squared? Yes. 4. First of all, have I lost anybody? Okay. All right. I'm gonna wait because I need to make sure people aren't writing and they're paying attention, because the next part's the big check. The next part is the big check to see whether or not this is a real perfect square trinomial. Okay? The first two easy checks are, is the first term something squared? Is the last term something squared? If those answers are yes, then you have to think to yourself, is the middle 2 times, and the 2 is always there, is the middle one 2 times the first times the last? 2 times 3x times 4.
Yes.
Is that 24x? I know, Sydney. That's why I said. That's why I wanted everybody stopped and waiting. Okay, and I don't mind repeating it. Is the middle 2 times the first one times the last one? 2 times 3 times 4, is that 24? Yes. That is the pattern for a perfect square trinomial. If you look up in the thing, there's a 2 right in front of the AB. Okay. If that's all true, then this is 3x plus 4 squared.
Okay.
Okay? I am. Tim, you stay zoned in and on task for the remainder, and I'll get us Krispy Kreme on the way home. Exactly. Whatever that meant. Ba-ba-da.
You don't speak that language? But we all do.
Well, yeah, everybody in Tim's grade level or around Tim's grade level, they speak Tim.
I just don't know how to roll my R.
I feel like Tim's student peers speak Tim better than I speak Tim on occasion. So, it's food. If it's hunger, food. If it's food or sleep related, you speak Tim. So, all right. So the last one, 81x squared minus 49.
Oh yeah, I got one question. Why
Yes.
is the 3x and the 4 like all in the middle too? Why is that just gone?
It's not gone. It's hidden. Remember when we had the big conversation about packing it in. Remember, we're the sleeping bag. Do you remember the sleeping bag analogy? So we've stuffed it into a sleeping bag. It's in there. Do you want me to unwrap it really quick to show you? Let me unwrap it. Don't write this down, everybody. This is just a quick unwrap, right? 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. That's what squared means, right, Sydney? It means write it twice. You good?
Yeah, but
Distribute. That's 9x squared. Right? That's 12x. Right? There's another 12x. What does that make, Sydney? It's in there. It's in there. The 24x is in there. It's in there, Sydney. That's not what you mean? We packed the tent. Yeah. Amanda? What about your name?
How'd you do that?
So,
Do it again.
okay. All right. Gabrielle. This one could be which one? Difference of two squares. That square kind of gives it away. Is 81 a square number? Yeah, 9x. Is 49 a square number?
7.
So A is 9x, B is 7. So this is going to turn into, there we go.
Wait, what?
Martina's like, we learned this in kindergarten. They were like, this is green, and here's the difference of two squares. They were like, this is the Pope, and here's how you break down the sum of two squares, of two cubes.
How you eat with a fork.
Yeah, yeah.
Spoon.
Today, let's learn how to respect personal space and complete polynomial factoring. Okay.
While still respecting
That's
yourself.
while still respect.
It's also another Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah.
Two lessons at once.
Bro, I can't believe I colored in the line.
Okay, guys.
I mean,
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
So these ones are, know them by sight. Xbox has a method to it. Xbox has a method to it. So this is unfortunately going to take, I mean, I have this section and next section booked, and the quiz for this like booked for the entire week, so I don't mind. Up to Thursday anyways. So I don't mind. This is definitely gonna bleed into tomorrow. I want to be clear about something. These still work with Xbox. All of these. Well, the square one, sorry. The difference of two squares still works with Xbox. What happens is we have 81x squared. What this would be 81x squared plus no x's. There's no middle term. Minus 49, guys. Okay. I could still create my x, and I get whatever 81x squared minus 49 is. Time whatever those multiplied are. That's some big number x squared. I don't care. Okay. The middle will just be 0x. And then when I write down my numbers that multiply to this, some set of them are going to cancel. And it's going to be 63. So whatever 63x times negative 63x will be one of my middle factors, and that will create the 0. And then I'll end up putting a 0 over here, and what am I going to get? I'll get a 9x and 7 and a 9x and 7. So anyhow, I just want to let you know it would have still worked. It's not important. It's not important. Okay, for the remainder, no Krispy Kreme for Tim.
He was paying attention.
It was a long blink.
He was paying attention.
Have you ever just?
I said stay alert. There's no.
No, he was so.
You guys are so on his side right now. It's
He was
just,
so into it. His eyes are watering. So
what's your question, Jaden?
Yeah.
He just had a blink because he was looking at the board for too long.
He needs glasses.
Then you use Xbox from the previous page.
I feel as useless as a white.
Yeah. Okay. Shh. Guys, open up your workbook for the remainder of the 11 minutes of class. I want you to do 1 through 12. 1 through 12 in your workbook. If it's not a perfect square trinomial, use the Xbox. Yeah.